Hello all you guys and gals on YouTube. Today I'll be reviewing Transformers Generations Drift. So here's Drift in his vehicle mode. He is, what I can guess, is a Japanese sports car. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I go with. I'll show you in a bit. Nice looking vehicle mode, I do like it. Nice details all around. But the details that really make me think that he's a Japanese sports car, not just the ones that go from the headlight up to the windshield, but the ones on the side. You've got a Japanese character there, and you've also got some lines here, some details behind it, which really look Japanese, so that's why I think it's a Japanese sports car. You've also got this really nice high spoiler. I do like that. It just says speed to me. Speed, performance, awesome. Underneath him, you have his sword, which does store nicely because of these two clips. Just slide it in. Yeah, get that off to the side, and you can see his robot kibble. You can see the back of his head, his arms, his back, his butt, and his legs. Yeah, at least it's the back view, so that doesn't make it that bad. So, yeah. But there's another bit of robot kibble that I really like. If you look closely in here, without my light trying to block it, you can actually see his feet are in there, but they look like seats. I really like that. It's a nice little trick of the eye, and I really like that. So, yeah, that's basically it for the vehicle mode. I mean, it rolls. It rolls, so I'm going to transform him. First thing you want to do is disconnect the front part of the vehicle. Now, you got to be careful, because this clip down here, you got to do this in order to disconnect it. Be careful, because it loops in, kind of thing. So, yeah. Fold up the middle piece of the hood, like this. I did it. And that'll reveal his head. Disconnect the doors from here. And fold them down to get them out of the way. At least this is how I do it. Okay, with that done, you want to fold down his legs and get him. There we go. Part his legs, and here's where it gets a little tricky. You see his foot here. You gotta disconnect that, fold it up, and fold it like that. Yeah, I'm doing my best trying to explain this here, so fold it up like that, fold it down, give it a quick little nice little push to get it in there nice and securely. And now you've got his legs done. Coming up to the torso, well, first I'm gonna get these sheaths here. You want to fold up the handle here. Fold in the windshields or the windows. Fold it up. Fold it in. And now you've got those done. Fold out these pieces and rotate them. Pull out his arms, like this. And take the chest piece and you tab it in. And here you have Drift in his robot mode. Nice looking robot mode, I do like it. In terms of the head sculpt, I get it. It's a nice looking head sculpt. We got silver painted face and this little yellow bit up here, and that's really it. It's a really nice looking head sculpt. It really does look like Drift. He is a comic only character. Just want to mention that. Yeah. Now, in terms of articulation, his head can tilt up, down a little bit, and it can rotate, but it's a little stiff. Arms rotate. Rotates at the bicep. Bends at the elbow. Bends at the wrist. Rotates at the wrist. Waist has no articulation. Legs go forward. Legs go back. In and out. Rotates at the thigh. And bends at the knee. There's not really much of a pivot in the foot. I mean, that doesn't really do much. No big deal. Now, the accessories are really cool. First, I'm going to show off this. This is Drift's big old sword. Nice looking sword. It's just gray, rubbery plastic with this little bit of gold painted on both sides. And you've got some Japanese or Cybertronian characters going up along the blade on both sides. Really nice. Now, those two clips from vehicle mode are still on his back. You can take his sword and slide it down in. So now you got this whole effect where he has sword behind him, ready to go. But wait, most people, I've seen reviews of this guy. I have seen them, and none of them have mentioned, none of them that I can recall have mentioned this one thing. My drift's lopsided. Oh, my drift's an alcoholic. If you take out the sword, this top clip actually comes out. You fold it up, and you fold it out like this. So now it's extended, and it makes a much better little holster now, or whatever it's called, for his sword. I like that a lot better. It really does hold his sword. It really does hold his sword very well. And yes, the sword does fit in his hands. And with his articulation, you can actually pose him holding the sword with both hands. I really like that. Now, get that out of the way. His other accessories are these. These two little daggers, I guess you can call them. They're both the same, so I'm only going to show off this one. Nice looking blade. It's this nice metallic looking plastic. Well, it's not really plastic, it's bendy, but it's a little stiffer than the plastic of the other sword. Yeah, basically it's a basic sword. It does come with two. You can actually take these and put them in his hands. So now you've got this. So he uses this sword, he can still slash Decepticons, or yeah, he can still slash them up. So that's really it for Drift. Honestly, I would pick this figure up. He has been repainted into Generations Blur, so if you can't find this guy, but you still want him, Blur is probably going to be your best bet. I do like him. Great articulation, great posability, great play value, really nice accessories. He's just a great figure all around. So, hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye!